Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. The sacred throne of Ile-Ife is under siege, not from external enemies, but from forces within. The missing Aare crown has ignited a storm of chaos, one that has exposed a deep crack in the royal family and the bitter rivalries that have been fostering in silence. What should have been a united front in times of crisis has instead, turned into a battlefield of accusation, betrayal, and political maneuvering. This is when royalty fights dirty, the drama, betrayal, and politics behind the missing Aare crown. It is no longer just about the missing crown, it's about power. It's about who controls the narrative, who emerges victorious, and who will be left in disgrace when the dust finally settles. The game of royalty is being played, and Dela right, it is being played dirty. Really, really dirty, oh, Dela right, oh, this game is played dirty. Wow. To outsiders, the Aare crown may seem just like another piece of royal regalia. But to those who understand the depth of Ife's tradition, it is far more than that. The Aare crown is not just an ornament of power, it is a divine symbol that connects the Oni to the ancestors, the gods, and the very spirit of the kingdom. Its disappearance is not just a loss of physical possession. It is a spiritual crisis, a rupture in the balance of power. Without it, the very legitimacy of the throne is being questioned. And when a throne is weakened, vultures begin to circle. It is not a small something. No. As expected, when power is threatened, blame must be, Now, like I said earlier, to outsiders, the Aare crown may seem just like another piece of, royal regalia, but it is not, okay? Its disappearance is not just a loss of physical possession, it's a spiritual crisis, okay? As they are saying, okay? As expected, when power is threatened, blame must be assigned. And in this case, accusations are flying in every direction. The wives' war, jealousy turned to suspicion. The Oni's wives have already been locked in a silent war for influence, but the missing crown has turned that cold rivalry into an open battlefield. Some whisper that one of the Oloris, in a desperate bid for dominance, may have taken the crown, neither to weaken the king's rule or to ensure that when he wears a crown again, it will be on her terms. But, I have a problem with that because for me, I want to believe that this is not something that a woman can take. Like they said that you must know the modus operandus to be able to carry, a crown like that. And so when people say that maybe one of the wives, well, I do know that they could work with other people. Well, others believe that the wives are simple, using the crisis to shift attention away from their own power struggle. Some have accused, Queen Naomi, despite her absence, while others believe that one who must leave, as the Yanifa prophesied, is already behind the scene pulling string, okay? Now, the different ruling houses have always coexisted under a fragile balance, but the disappearance of the crown has turned them against each other. Some houses believe that the theft was orchestrated by rivals who want to create instability, hoping that when the time comes, the Oni will be weakened enough for a shift in power to take place. There are also whispers of elders within the palace who are dissatisfied within the Oni's leadership or with the Oni's leadership, may have had a hand in the disappearance to shake his confidence and force his hand in making desperate decisions. Now, there are those who believe that the crown has not been stolen by human hands at all, that it has been, simply vanished, as a sign of displeasure from the divine. Some Ifa priests have warned that the growing disunity within the palace, the betrayal, the broken spiritual order, and the abuse of tradition have made the gods angry. If that is true, then the crown will not return until the kingdom itself is purified. Okay, with the crisis worsening, the palace has become a, chessboard of shifting, alliance. Okay, the king's decision to leave the palace and be with Queen Naomi has sent shockwave through the royal court. Some see this as a retreat, others as a power move. But one thing is certain, only is choosing who he trusts. He's trying to choose who he would trust, and that trust lies with the one woman many thought was gone for good, and that woman is Queen Naomi. Now, the Yennefer has declared that Queen Naomi's return is written by destiny, but can only happen after one Olori leaves. The elders, desperate for the crown return, have lashed out in fury, accusing Yennefer of using her spiritual influence to manipulate events. But despite her anger, the Oni has refused to go against the prophecy, making it clear that he is aligned with the Yennefer's wisdom. While publicly presenting a united front, the Oloris are now playing their own individual games. Some are secretly aligning themselves with powerful elders, while others are deepening their ties with spiritual figures to ensure they remain untouchable when the final reckoning comes. The prophecy that one Olori must leave has made each wife, paranoid. Who will it be, and who will make the first move to ensure she is not the one? This is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.